scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons.
Hello and welcome to my crazy world. It's me, Elle, and how are you today? I apologise for not having anything up on Wednesday, but things came up and it's also near Alyssa's birthday, so things take priorities, so apologies, but I'm going to be posting this today and probably posting something else tomorrow, so don't look at my bits and pieces that say what day I'm going to post. I'm actually going to take that down because I'll be posting twice a week, but just not sure what days yet. I've always wanted to do it on Wednesday and Friday, and before that it was going to be Friday and Saturday, but I thought that might be too close. But anyway, long story short, you'll get to exactly when. Anyway, also, Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope you are getting your bits and pieces ready. I still haven't got a Christmas tree up. Sadness and sighing a lot, but it'll happen eventually, I'm sure. Also, not quite a rainbow. Owl poked my eye out. Not quite a rainbow, but we have a sunset thing happening. So, and Ebony did that all, the creative little thing that she is, and hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get my hair thinned out because it's driving me absolutely bonkers. So, more so than usual, just add that in for you. Alright, today I thought, handy dandy book, thought we would talk about something that's very close to me, my body. Yeah, well, it's actually to do with weight, something that is regarded as taboo, you know, not to speak about unless it's in the confines of your house or doctors or something, but never to be, unless of course you're picking on someone for their size, then you do it whenever, wherever suits. So yeah, I thought we might start with well, where to start? I've been big all my life, never been a skinny one. Don't think I was even born skinny, although maybe I was, just didn't stay that way. Sorry, my pages are flying off everywhere, so I have to fix that. Stop it. Thank you. Alright, so for 2 years of my life I actually was very thin and got to the stage where I was so thin that I got sick and ended up in hospital with aspirated pneumonia and was sort of not very well at all. Very, well, it was, don't want to sound like, you know, death was knocking at the door, but it wasn't far away, apparently, because my body basically, well, while I wasn't throwing up in my sleep and swallowing, I know it gets gross and TMI, and if you choose not to watch, I understand, but anyway, there was that, and then I got to the stage where I couldn't eat, I couldn't even keep down water, and that was all because in 2010 I got a lap band surgery done and lost lots and lots of weight, 73 kilos to be exact, and yeah, then all of that happened, so it took me 2 years to get down to the 73 kilos, and it's taken me, what's that, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, so it's taken me about 6 years, 7 sort of, to gain the weight back, but that was, well, I didn't do it on purpose, but at the same time, it was like, food, time to eat. So, yeah, it's my own fault that I've gotten back to being big, but I'm still nowhere as big as what I was, thank God. But I, don't want to get any further into it. So, I just thought, well, how do we feel about things? I know that when I lost all the weight, I thought it was going to be the be-all and end-all. I was going to be forever happy and life was going to be absolutely brilliant. Well, in actual fact, it didn't make that much difference to my mental status. I was still as I was. If anything, I was worse because I kept looking at myself in the mirror and not seeing that much weight off. And I know it sounds stupid, you've lost 73 kilos, you should see a difference. And yes, I saw a difference, but I still had big me in front of me in the mirror. And even though I could wear smaller size clothes, and I saw that it looked nice, it still didn't register completely that I was skinny. I was really thin, and I got down to a size 14, and if I'd kept going I would have been a 12, but my size in height and everything, I could never see myself as a 12, and I ended up being very sick, as I just said. So yeah, so losing the weight was good, but even physically it didn't really do well. It did. I stopped having to take my diabetic medication, but at the same time, diabetes runs in my family, so whether I lost the weight or not, I was still going to get it in the long run. And age is another reason why it came on, because both my parents got it when they were older, and so hence I was going to get it too. And I've got 6 generations of diabetics in the family, me being the 7th. So yeah, as I said, it was bound to come at some time, and probably helped it along, but not doing it on purpose. Yeah, as I said, being skinny doesn't make you happy and wonderful, and life will never be the same and all the rest of it. Mentally, I was still a bit of a shambles, plus going through a lot of other things. But then now, I honestly think that I'm happier now than when I was thin. I know it sounds stupid, but it's the truth. I mean, gosh, I'd love to be thin. I'd like to be down to probably about a size 18, but in my whole life, a size 18 is what I've always had a goal to. So yeah, even when I was a teenager, when I was in my early teens, I was always the biggest kid, with my friends. I was never the skinny little one. I was always the one that got picked last. But looking back at it, I wasn't really that big. I was yes, bigger than everyone else, but I wasn't what I would call obese. But when you get told you're fat long enough, you start to dress like a fat person. And although in saying that, I'd like to think that I still cater for my size. I don't walk around with clothes that are so skinny that you can see every ripple and bump and everything. Never have, never will. I've always been a t-shirt, person, you know, a little bit baggy, and jeans or leggings or whatever. Even my jumpers are always bigger, but it's never been to hide anything. It's always been because that's how I feel comfortable. So, yeah. Now, people in the past, and I dare say in the future, will say the same thing. You know, people are an assholes. You know, sometimes they'll. Anyway, when there's an argument about a parking spot or moving out the way because you're trying to get through and all sorts of different things that have happened in my life, the first thing that someone says is, "Oh, you're so fat, you know, get out of the way, you're so fat," or "You're fat bitch," or, you know, just different things. And it's sort of like, really? You don't think I already know that? And a few times I've actually said that. It's like, wow, no way, really? I'm fat? Whoa. Or, you want to tell me something I don't know? Don't sit there and take it. There's bigger people than me in the world. I'm not the biggest person ever. I'm bigger than what I'd like to be, but, you know, go with the flow. That's the way my body is. I'm built for comfort, not speed. And especially now with my weight, it does tend to, well, a lot of the reason why I put weight back on is because I can't do a lot of exercise, any exercise, and therefore, you know, I'm stuck with it. But, yeah, clothes-wise, in the past, if you were anything bigger than a size 14 or 16, you were classified as a granny and used to have to get clothes that looked like my grandmother used to wear. And it's like, I might be big or fat or whatever you want to call it. I'd like to say big. I might be big, but doesn't mean I'm, you know, 100 years old or 80 or something. Just, you know, over the years, things have changed, and yeah, you know, these days you can be a size 24 and still look presentable. They've still got a long way to go. Like, you know, some of the cool, well, I'm talking about t-shirts because that's basically what I live in. But yeah, t-shirts wise, they've still got to come to the camp because there's so many cool things for the tinier girls. But when you get to the big sizes, it's like, oh, you might not want to wear it. Yeah, I do. Just because I'm in my 50s doesn't mean that I'm dead. You know, I still like funny things, and I look around for, well, stuff that I like. Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, clothes, it's not so much just for grannies anymore, so thank God for that. I'm happy to hear it, see it. And truth be known, sometimes I go to the men's section and get t-shirts from there because they've got way cooler stuff than the female stuff has. So, you know, when I got my Chewy, as in Chewbacca, I've got a t-shirt that says different shades of Chewy sort of thing. And anyway, one day I'll wear it and you'll understand what it's all about. Yeah, so that's that. Little questions here and there that I've been asked in the past are things like, does it annoy me when someone who's skinny turns around and says, "Oh, but I look so fat in this," or "Oh, I'm having a fat day"? And yeah, but it's annoying, definitely very annoying. And some people say, "Oh, I look so fat in this," and you know damn well that they're looking for compliments. And I just turn around and say, oh, no, it suits you. What do you want me to do? The other thing is, they might be what I classify as thin, skinny, whatever, but they may actually be feeling fat themselves. Everybody, well, every female bulges up at certain times of the month, and you can feel very bloated and a bit of yicky poos. So I understand that. Years ago I could never understand it. It annoyed the absolute poopies out of me, and it was like, you're so skinny and you're still complaining. And it's, no, they're not, well, some, we won't say all, some are skinny, and like I said, they've put weight on. It might be a couple of kilos or more, and they don't feel well in themselves. So I understand that now, and I don't get so shitty as I used to, but it depends on the day. Some days it's like, or otherwise you've got girls that go around, oh, I've just got to get back to the gym because, oh, I'm just looking so fat. They're the ones that annoy me. But in saying that, I understand that too now. But anyway, I just thought I'd have a bit of a ramble about weight, and seeing I haven't put anything up this week, if there's anything that I've missed out on saying, please feel free and feel comfortable in making a comment or telling me what you think, or if my ideas are not quite right, let me know. I might actually just leave it there and make it a short and sweet one this week, or today, and then yeah, so please feel free to leave a message down yonder, and then if you don't mind putting up a thumbs up or a like, comment, subscribe if you wish to, and till next one, stay safe, take care on the roads, and treat others as you would like to be treated. Yes? Alright, you take care, and bye. Bye.